Good morning, children. We have to start a new lesson in your geography part. A new geography lesson we have to study now. A new geography lesson that we have to study now. Europe, Peninsula of Asia. What is the meaning of the word peninsula? We have to know. Peninsula. See, what is the meaning of the word peninsula? We have to know. Peninsula is a piece of land in which all the three sides are covered with water and only one side is covered with land area. Such a type of a piece of land is known as peninsula. Such a type of or such a kind of a piece of land is known as peninsula. That means a piece of land will be there in one place. In one place, a piece of land will be there in which all the three sides are covered with water. All the three sides are covered with water. And only one side is the land area. Only one side is the land area. That means a piece of land may have four boundaries. Among the four boundaries, three boundaries are covered with water. Three boundaries. One boundary only will be covered with the land area. Such a piece of land is known as peninsula. Then, India is the best example of a peninsula. India is the best example of. India is the correct example of a peninsula. India is the best example of. India is the correct example of a peninsula. That means, at the southern side of India, at the southern side of India, Indian Ocean is there. Indian Ocean is the southern boundary of India, Indian Ocean. Indian Ocean has been known as the southern boundary of India. So, at the southern side of India, Indian Ocean is there. Then, at the western side, what is that? At the western side, Arabian Sea is there. Arabian Sea is there at the western side of India. Arabian Sea. Arabian Sea is there at the western side of India. And at the eastern side of India, at the eastern side of India, Bay of Bengal is there. At the eastern side, what can we see? At the eastern side of India, we can see Bay of Bengal. Bay of Bengal is there at the eastern side of India. At the northern side of India, at the northern side of India, the great Himalayas are there. What is the speciality of the boundaries of India? All the three north, east, west, south side. What is the east, west, south side? Only water bodies are there. And at the northern side of India, what is there? We have land boundary, Himalayas. Because of this reason, what is that? Because of this reason, India has been known as a peninsula. Only because of this reason, we are addressing or we are calling India as a peninsula. Then imagine that, not real. Imagine that the northern side of India was also water bodies. Imagine that the northern side of India also there was the presence of a water body. Imagine the northern side of India also there is a presence of water bodies. Then what would have been the condition? India would have been called as an island. Then what is an island? That we have to think. What is an island? That we have to think. Island. Island is a piece of land in which all the four sides are covered with water. Island is a piece of land in which all the four sides are covered with water. The best example of an island is Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is sharing boundary with India at the southern side of India. At the south side of India, Sri Lanka is having boundary with India. So, an island is a piece of land in which all the four sides are covered with water. That is an island. Australia is an example of an island. Greenland is another example of an island. So, I will tell you once more, children. We are studying the lesson Europe, a peninsula of Asia. Europe is a peninsula of Asia. How it is happening, how it is possible, that we are studying. Europe is a peninsula that we are studying. Not only Europe, there are so many peninsulas in the world. India is a peninsula. India is the best example of a peninsula. What is a peninsula that we have learned? Peninsula is a piece of land in which all the three sides are covered with water. Only one side is land area. That is the meaning of peninsula. So, peninsula means a piece of land will be the one place. And in which all the three sides will be covered with water. Only one side will be the land area. Only one side will be the land area. Such a piece of land is known as a peninsula. India is a best example for a peninsula. India. That means all the three sides of India, are covered with water. All the three sides of India are covered with water. Only one side is the land area, for example. At the south side or the southern side of India, Indian Ocean is there. At the south side or at the southern side of India, Indian Ocean is there. Indian Ocean is the only ocean in the world that is known in the name of a country. Indian Ocean is there. At the southern side of India, Indian Ocean. At the western side, Arabian Sea is there. At the eastern side, Bay of Bengal is there. At the northern side of India, what is that? At the northern side of India, the great Himalayas are there. At the northern side of India, the great Himalayas are there. At the northern side of India. So, all the three sides of India are covered with water. Only one side is known as land area. Because of this reason, India is known as because of this reason only. Because of this reason only, India is known as a peninsula. Imagine that, not real, imagine that. The northern side of India was also covered with water. Imagine. Then India would have been called as an island. But only the three sides of India are covered with water. One side of India is covered with the Himalayas. Because of this reason, India has been known as a peninsula. What is an island? Then we have to think. Island. I-S-L-A-N-D. What is an island? Island is a piece of land in which all the four sides are covered with water. If the case of a place, if all the four sides are covered with water, such a piece of land is known as island. Sri Lanka is an island. Sri Lanka is an island. Sri Lanka shares bounded with India at the southern side of India. All the four sides of Sri Lanka are covered with water. Australia is an island. All the four sides of Australia is covered with the island. So, what we are studying? Europe is a peninsula of Asia. Dear children, before studying about Europe, we should know what are the important continents of the world. First one is Asia. Asian continent. Asian continent is the largest continent or the biggest continent in the world. Asian continent is the largest continent in the world. In the case of size of land area, Asia is the biggest or the largest continent in the world. In the case of land area, this is the largest or the biggest continent in the world. India is a member of this continent, India. India is a member of Asian continent. And majority of the countries of Asian continent are either undeveloped or underdeveloped countries. Majority of the countries. Underdeveloped countries are there. majority of the countries of Asian continent are underdeveloped or undeveloped. That is special. What is the meaning of undeveloped? Undeveloped means those countries are not at all developed. That is the meaning of undeveloped. So, majority of the countries of Asian continent are undeveloped. They are not at all showing any sign of development. They are not at all showing any type of sign of development. That is known as undeveloped countries. Undeveloped countries. Then underdeveloped countries. Underdeveloped countries are those countries which are showing sign of development. By observing those countries, we can understand how they are developing. They are known as underdeveloped countries. They are known by the name underdeveloped countries. India is the best example of an underdeveloped country. The per capita income of India is not high. At the same time, the per capita income of India is not small. This medium. What is per capita income? Per capita income means income of the nation. Income of the nation in 1 year is known as per capita income. The income of the people of a nation in 1 year is known as per capita income. Income of the people in 1 year is known as per capita income. And national income of India is not high, it is not small. What is meaning? India's national income is medium. So, Asia is the largest continent, or it is the biggest continent in the world. Then, another continent is known as Africa. African countries, African continent. Majority of the countries of African continent are undeveloped countries. Now only I told you the meaning of undevelopment. What is that? Majority of the countries of Africa undeveloped countries. They are not at all developed. Majority of the African countries are not showing any sign of development. They are really undeveloped countries. They are not showing any type of sign of development. They are known as undeveloped countries. There is population growth also. In majority of the African countries, there is another problem. In majority of the African countries, population growth is more. Population of African countries are growing or increasing day by day. Population of African countries or European countries are growing highly day by day. There is another problem of African countries. There is no control for the population growth. Unemployment is a major problem of African countries. Unemployment. Majority of the Africans failed to find out employment opportunities or employment chances. They failed to understand. They failed to get job. Then literacy rate. Literacy rate in majority of the African countries are various. Governments of African countries are not able to provide literacy to the people of African continent because already so many problems are there. The total population of African countries are more. So government is not able to provide. Government is not able to provide correct literacy programs to the people of African countries. That is interesting. Then poverty is there. Poverty is there. In majority of the African countries, poverty and poverty death are common. That means there is a shortage of food materials to eat. Population is increasing day by day. Population. Then unemployment problem is there. People are not having employment. So the problem of poverty is there in the land of where poverty is there in the land of Africa. So I will tell you once more what is the Asian continent. In the case of size of total land area, in the case of size of total land area, Asia is the largest or the biggest continent in the world. In the case of total land area, Asia is the largest or the biggest continent in the world. Asia. In the case of land area, Asia is the biggest or the largest continent in the world. India is a member of which one? India is a member of Asian continent. Majority of the countries of Asian continent are either undeveloped or underdeveloped. Majority of the countries of Asian continent are either undeveloped or underdeveloped. What is the meaning of undevelopment? Undevelopment is a situation in which the countries are not at all showing any sign of development. The countries are not at all showing any sign of development. That is known as undevelopment. So, majority of the countries of Asian continent are not showing any sign of development. Then, underdevelopment, what is that? Underdevelopment is different from undevelopment. In the case of underdevelopment, the countries will show some signs of development. Countries will show some signs of development. So, the per capita income and national income of underdeveloped countries of Asia will be medium. India is an example of underdeveloped countries. In the land of India, per capita income is not high. It is not so small also. It is medium. Per capita income means income of the people in 1 year is known as income of the people of a nation in 1 year is known as per capita income. Then what is the national income? Income of a nation in 1 year is known as national income. The national income of India is not high, at the same time it is not so slow. So, in the case of total land area, Asia is the largest or the biggest continent in the world. Yesterday is Africa. More than 96-97% of African nations are undeveloped. African nations are not at all showing any sign or any picture of development. African nations. They are too poor or very poor. African nations. African nations are having so many problems of their own. Population growth is there in African continent. Daily, newborn children are coming to the top of African continent. Population growth is there. Problem of unemployment is there. African governments are not able to provide which one? Employment chances to the people of Africa. Literacy rate. The literacy rate of African countries are very low. Literacy rate. Literacy rate of African countries are very low. Governments of African countries are not able to provide educational facilities to all the people of Africa. Then poverty. Poverty is a frequent visitor of African continent. Already there is a problem of population growth. Government of African countries are not able to provide food to all the people of Africa. So, poverty is a major problem of African continent. We will study about another continent known as North America. We will study or we will learn about another continent that is known as North America. As compared to Asian continent and African continent, North America is having its own specialties. What is the real specialty of North America that we have to think? North America. North America is inhabited by developed nations of the world. USA is there. USA is there. United States of America is there in North America. Canada, Mexico, etc. is there in North America. All these nations are highly developed. In these nations, the per capita income of the people are too high. In these nations, the per capita income of the people are too high or is too much. As compared to Asian people's per capita income or as compared to per capita income of African countries, per capita income of the North American people are too high, very high. Then what is that? And the national income of North American people, North American countries are too high. National income and per capita income of North American countries are too high. So what will happen? As a result of all these things, these countries are controlling the remaining part of the world. America is there in North America. American people's per capita income is 3 times bigger than that of Asian people's or African people's per capita income. USA. USA means United States of America is USA. There is America. Then national income of USA also is too high. Then what is that? Here in the land of North America, industrial work is more. In the land of North America, more and more industries are there. More and more industries are there in the land of North America. When we are studying about North American continent, majority of the people of North America are engaged in industrial activities. Majority of the people of North America are engaged in industrial activities. Majority of the people of North America. They are doing the industrial work. Agriculture is a secondary work for those people. Agriculture. Their main work is industrial work. Industries. Next one is known as South America. South America. In the case of South America, the conditions are fully different from North America. Majority of the countries are undeveloped. Majority of the countries are undeveloped, the speciality of South America. And the per capita income and the national income of South American countries are too low. What is studied about North America? In the land of North America, the per capita income and the national income of the people are too high in North America. But in the land of South America, just opposite things are happening. Just opposite is happening in the land of South America. Here, per capita income and national income of the nation is too low, very low. It is very low. Then what is that? They are undeveloped also. All the problems of undeveloped countries are there in South America. The problem of population growth is there in South America. Population growth is there in South America. The problem of unemployment is there in South America. The problem of poverty is there in the land of South America. All these problems are there Also once more, we will study about North America. Majority of the countries of North America are developed countries. USA, Canada, Mexico, etc. are the countries of this area. Here the main occupation of people will be industries. Per capita income and national income of these people are too high. South America, another continent is known as South America. In the case of South America, what is that? South American countries are undeveloped countries. The per capita income of South American countries are low as compared to North American countries. The national income of South American countries are low as compared to other North American countries. Population growth, poverty, unemployment, illiteracy, all these problems are quite common in the land of South America. Australia is the smallest continent in the world. Australia. And Australia do have another speciality also. It is an island that I have told you. Australia is an island also. Australia is known as an island. That is another speciality of Australia. It is an island. Island is a piece of land in which all the four sides are covered with water. In the case of Australia, the national income of Australia is too high. And the per capita income of Australian people are also too high. That is speciality of Australia. It is believed or said that Australia is a self-sufficient economy. Whatever they want, they are producing inside their country. What are the things which they want? They are producing inside their country. That is the speciality of which one? That is the speciality of Australia. Whatever they want, they are producing inside their country. Another continent is known as Antarctica. Antarctica is having its own special features. Human life. Human life is not possible in the land of Antarctica. Human life. Human life is not at all possible or applicable in the land of Antarctica. Human life. Why? Because the climate of Antarctica is not suitable for the existence of living beings. That is speciality of Antarctica. Very dry wind is there in Antarctica, very powerful. Dry wind is there in Antarctica. And flowing ice pieces are there. Flowing ice pieces means glaciers are there in the land of Antarctica. So, only some trees or some animals which are suitable to the climate of Antarctica can be seen in Antarctica. But we can see some people in Antarctica, no doubt. We can see some people in the land of Antarctica. We can see some people. They are the scientists who came from different parts of the world. They are known as the scientists who came from different parts of the world. They are the scientists. Different countries of the world have established their research stations in the land of Antarctica. They have started or they have established their research stations in the land of Antarctica. India also established one research station in the land of Antarctica. Other human beings cannot be seen in the land of Antarctica. Other people or other human beings cannot be seen in the land of Antarctica. There is a speciality of Antarctica. The geographical features of Antarctica will not allow living beings there. Another one is known as Europe. What is the meaning of Europe? Europe is serving another specialty. About Europe we are studying. Majority of European nations are developed. Majority of the European nations are highly developed. That is specialty of Europe. A large number of majority of the European nations are highly developed. The per capita income of European countries are more. The national income of European countries are more. And majority of the discoveries and inventions are happening in the land of Europe. Majority of the discoveries and inventions are happening in the land of Europe. It is the European countries that is mainly controlling other countries of the world. Europe is a peninsula. In detail, we will study about Europe afterwards. In detail, we will study about Europe afterwards. So what I told us, Australia is the smallest continent in the world. It is the name of the continent. It is the name of the country also. It is an island. All the four sides are covered with water. Then the per capita income and national income of Australian people are too high as compared to other people. Then Antarctica. In the land of Antarctica, human life is impossible. The geographic features of or the climatic conditions of Antarctica is not suitable for human life. But some scientists can be seen in the land of Antarctica, some scientists. They came from different parts of the world. India also have established scientific research stations in the land of Antarctica. Ordinarily, human life is not possible there. Europe is inhabited by well-developed nations of the world. Europe. Majority of the scientific discoveries and inventions are made by the people of Europe. It is the European countries world. Europe is a peninsula. About Europe, we will study in detail. Dear children, you watch this video. Read the same topic in the textbook. If you do have doubts, you call me.